Listen, the average dude. Welcome to Thursday. We've done this show approximately 450 days, weekdays in a row, and it's a big number, Freddie Blanton. Good morning.
I think the number earlier this week was we've done 425 of these. It's nice to know that we're up to 450.
I know. I like to bounce around and not really put my finger on it exactly. It keeps
Yeah.
it keeps the mystery involved. It keeps the mystery involved. But
And we all
yeah,
love mystery.
we've done a lot of these over and over again every single weekday morning because it's important to get your mind right.
Get your mind right. Have you had a first sip yet?
No,
Really?
no,
Is
I'm
this
holding
four
off
days in a row?
4 days, 4 days in a row. The first sip will be the first sip of coffee. That's the new commit, and I'm ready to roll.
First sip, let's go!
I'm ready for this one. Hey, hey, Fred.
Mm.
I don't see anybody on the bus.
You know what? Everybody is late today to the bus stop. We're going to have to make a loop, come back around. They'll
Come
be
back
there.
around. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna take another sip and see if anything else happens.
Anything happen?
Guys. let's
Guys,
see.
guys.
Let's see. There we go. We got some bus riders. We got people to talk to. We need you here. Buongiorno. It's Mr. Joe.
What
And
up,
here's
Joe?
here's Mr. Paul Pappy. 450 is Latin for I don't know how many of these we've done. Exactly. But we've been doing it since 2024, August the 16th of 2024, something like
Really?
that. Yeah, so it's been a long time, every single weekday morning. Hey Fred, do you know the Energy Bus story?
The Energy Bus story?
The book, John Gordon, The
Oh,
Energy Bus
yeah,
by John Gordon.
yeah.
Have you heard me mention that ever?
This?
There it is, folks. The Energy Bus by John Gordon. We've covered it a couple of times, but that's kind of the idea behind this show is the same idea behind that book. And George in the enemy is negativity.
Right.
Amen. And George in that book, Fred, if you recall, he was having such a tough time. He made one slight little change in his life, changed his attitude, gave himself an attitude adjustment, gave himself a little energy by being around the right people, and good things happened.
Yeah, yeah. What good things happened to him? Do you
So at
remember?
first, yeah, at first he was frustrated. Yeah, his sales team was falling apart. They didn't respect his leadership. He was having a riff with one of the younger reps, as I recall.
Now, this stuff happens in real life, correct?
Absolutely. I mean,
Every day.
some every single day. So it's not just a book. It's just not fiction. So we've all got that. We've all have somebody in our life that maybe is rubbing us the wrong way. And we don't really know how to handle it. And we know that negativity does not solve the problem. And so he
The
he
enemy
had
is
that.
negativity.
What's that?
The enemy is negativity.
The enemy is negativity goes that way on the number line. That's what I always remembered. Help me with my mathaples. Yeah, there you go. There it is again. We're gonna keep doing that. But that negative is this way and positive is that way. And when just a little bit, because momentum, if you're going that way, that's negative momentum. If you're going that way, it's positive. And so he got on the bus, and in the beginning, when you're not in a good mood, like a show like this, if you're not feeling it, man, you don't sit and watch Freddie and the dude talk about positivity if you're not feeling it.
Yeah, you turn it off.
You get away
But
from it.
don't do that.
Don't do that. We've got more.
Hang out.
hang out, say a little something, give us something to talk about, because we love to do it on the fly, folks. That's the same one, Daniel. Get your act together. Vicky Watts, good morning. She's here, Mr. And yeah, two misters. Two misters.
You know how Dos Equis promotes the guy, the most, what is it, the most mysterious man, interesting man. V-Dub is the most interesting woman in the world.
Oh, that could be her new LinkedIn content, you know?
Yeah.
Now that would get attention and that would be good too. And she just puts a little blurb about whatever she did. There's Ian Keith at Bobcat. Good morning, Ian.
Good morning.
Great to have Ian. Oh, hey, look at here. There's George. He's back. He missed us. Let's go. I love to see it, George. Love to see it. Sometimes people get on the bus, things happen, then they get back on the bus. And we want to be here. When you're ready to get on the bus, we want to be here. Joseph says, and that's Mr. Joe, he says, Brene Brown, vulnerability is not winning or losing, it's having the courage to show up. And we show up for the bus. I like that. I like that. Every single day, it's about showing up. It's about getting your mind right. It's about getting intentional, getting your energy up, passionate and emotional. There's Metal Man Matt. Let's go, Metal Man. I watch it especially. I watch it especially when I'm not feeling it.
Because the number one rule of success is show up, whether you feel like it or not.
That's right. That's right. And hey, Paul Pappy, I appreciate that. And I'm glad that it works. And that's
well, I do the same thing, Paul.
Hey, and I want to thank Freddie for doing it, because I tell you, over the last whatever that this has been, I've learned a lot about myself. I've stayed consistent on other things, and just kind of turning the dials to dial things in because of the consistency of what we're doing. So it's been really interesting. I've got a question for you. We've been talking about communication, and they say that communication, there's different ways to communicate. I want to know, when do you honk your horn? What is a good reason to honk the horn?
Sometimes I do it to let someone know they just made a mistake on the road.
Yeah,
and it thank goodness I was aware, or we could have had an accident. So here's a little to let them know you messed up. Sometimes if my family's in the vehicle with me, I honk at random people and wave just to see if they'll wave back. So my family will say, "Do you know that person?" And I say, "No." But now they've seen the Bobcat truck and I was friendly.
Oh yeah. Now I have seen some people that are just masters with the horn. You know, there was a guy that I worked with when I worked at Rentmaster, and he was the delivery guy. Okay.
Okay.
He was the delivery guy, and every time he saw, I'm going to say an attractive woman, but I realized his scale was a woman. If he saw a woman,
gotcha.
There
was no scale.
There was no scale. She deserved the honk, and he would, you know, it just, and if he could get her attention, then that was a win.
Win.
It was a win. Now he was saying, "Hey, how you doing? I see you," and you're doing the same thing, but you're pissed, and so the horn comes across differently. And it's just the horn, and it's just how many ever times, but we kind of know it. How do you feel when somebody honks at you, Freddie?
Oh, I love it.
Baby?
Yeah, especially when I'm sitting at a red light and I'm watching the average dude videos on LinkedIn, and I just get so zoned into that video and I don't realize it's turned green and somebody hits me with a
oh, sorry. Oh.
And why, when that happens, do we always look in the mirror to see if someone was back there? We know somebody's back there. They just honked at us.
You got me. But now what if you weren't? What if you can't go, somebody's having car trouble and somebody honks? Now what do you do? Hey man, come on. What do you want me to do?
This happened to me this morning.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. A guy ran a red light. I had a green light to turn right. And he just decided, you know what? He was going to go no matter what. And I was aware enough not to run into the side of him. So it was a great teaching moment for my 15-year-old who'll be driving on his own soon to say, hey, look, there's no rush. People can honk behind you. There's no rush. The main thing is make sure that you are hyper aware of all these other people who are not paying attention.
Absolutely. I can't remember. We were pulling out on the Highway 9 and somebody, if you've pulled out on the Highway 9 in the last, say, 5 years, that's a nightmare, right? Bowling Springs area has grown up so much, but pulling out of Mike Drive onto Highway 9 and somebody honks the horn behind you. Now, there's cars coming both directions. It's a very intense intersection, but I hate it when people honk because you got the little it's a tough, you can't see real good. And all I can imagine is my family or, one of my family being at that stop sign and feeling rushed, darting out because someone has honked and having an accident because they weren't paying attention. Peer pressure. Now I need your help to help me pull this into a mindset, communication, and/or sales thing.
So sometimes the truth is you need to be honked at, right?
Yes.
This makes me think of a post I watched yesterday. I actually reposted it, where a guy for a couple of quarters, he was a salesperson, was complaining that his numbers were low. And he had a regional guy, they had him at his office, and he said, you know what? He honked the horn on him. I'm tired of listening to you complain about your numbers. Stand up and we're going to write down everything you did yesterday on that whiteboard. And he said this was in front of a group of people. And he said, all right, so 8:30, I grabbed a cup of coffee. Bad start. He's like, well, what did you do between 8 and 8:30? He's like, well, I was talking to Daniel. Well, Daniel works here. He's not a customer. So it only got worse from there. Lots of honks, lots of reality checks. He was at work, but he wasn't doing anything. And he wasn't maximizing his time. He was filling his day with low value activities. Somebody had to honk the horn to get him to change his mindset.
What if we were grateful? We were grateful that we woke up before the wake up call, right? That's one of the things that I always say. If something doesn't change, if we don't get honked, we might have an accident.
Yeah.
And we don't, I never like to get honked. I like to keep everybody happy. And when I hear a honk, and whether that be criticism or whether that be whatever it is, that the honk is the truth. Now that you say that, I like that.
The honk is the truth.
The honk is the truth. It disturbs you, but something's happening. Something's getting our attention, and somebody wants to tell us something. Somebody's got a different perspective than us too, is what that says, right?
We did pretty good with that.
Well, now, hey, and here's what I will say. One of the things that I was thinking about, because I'm thinking about our energy hub at 10 a.m. But I want to show you this: organic flow versus scripted. Now, I didn't spell scripted right, but I don't want y'all to hold that against me. If you hold anything against me, don't let it be that. But
scripted, baby. Yo, I'm up in here scripted.
It is a difficult thing to get that organic flow, but if you script it, then it's a little bit tougher. But I say that to say what made me think about honking. I saw somebody's post talking about honking. So there you go. Whoever that was, I appreciate the idea.
Yeah.
But
it was not script-tipped.
No, it was not script-tipped, and it certainly wasn't script-tipped where we went with it, and that's what's fun, right? We get on here, we talk about things, we get our mind right, we laugh a little bit, we see great people, great bus riders, and then we get to Freddie for the final thought before the Energy Hub at 10 a.m.
Before you get angry at the honk, it may be helping you. You got to be self-aware yet again.
See you Friday. Bye. Let's roll.